Speaking of Milwaukee, I enjoy sports. Unfortunately, I don't do that on TV. That's just, watch sports on TV to me is just vanilla. I prefer the real deal. I want to see some up-close action, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see the actual ball going in the basket, football being tossed, etc., etc. But the big topic for me is the Bucks. Now, going into this season, I wasn't thinking, are they going to win our championship? I was thinking, who the hell is going to babysit Grayson Allen so he doesn't trip anybody? Seriously. Remember what happened after he came up against remember what happened when he was with Duke against Madison? Don't think we want to deal with that, except he's on the other side this time. However, the real question I'm now asking is, who's the next person to get injured? Brook Lopez, back. Chris Middleton. Giannis. Who hasn't gotten hurt for this team yet? Even Drew's been hurt. I am surprised Bud hasn't broken his back yet. Although I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming considering this current stretch. I apologize, these are vanilla. I am new to open mics. However, I have another reason for being very, very boring. And that is, I am the proud owner of a Master of Business Administration. We are trained to be boring. Thank you, but unfortunately, from the stereotypes, like I said, we are trained to be boring. We are trained to be know. We are trained to be business minds. And you know what's sad about that? There's no humor, there's no light. And I'm like, me in a suit every day? No, I want to create. I want to build something of my own. I am not going to sit in a cubicle from 9 to 5, doing traffic on the interstate every bloody week for the next 40 years of my fucking life. Ladies and gentlemen, I am done with that kind of lifestyle. Let's be honest here, that would drive anybody crazy after a full week. I don't know if I've been doing it for 40 years. I'm still working on that one. It's a tough crowd, it's a light crowd. When you come to your first open mics, you probably think you're going to be Bo Burnham, you think you're going to be Kevin Hart, you think you might even be Robin Williams. The reality situation is, you're probably more like Arthur Fleck. You think you're funny, you fantasize about being funny, but the reality situation is, you're still working on it. I'm sure I'll figure it out as I'll turn to a homicidal and suicidal clown first. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I guess the other thing is, who here has seen the West Side Story remake? Who here knows what West Side Story is?
I do.
No.
Thank you, I'm not alone here. I saw the remake, I loved it. However, I've noticed it's going to be a box office bomb. Some people might be blaming COVID. Some people might be blaming the fact that West Side Story is somewhat outdated. And apparently some people are actually blaming Ansel Elgort. He was that bad. I mean, TFIO's kind of vanilla, but he wasn't that bad. But my question is, who at 20th Century Fox had the bright idea of releasing that movie the week before Spider-Man? Come on! Any executive with half a brain would realize that was a mistake waiting to happen. I mean, movies are getting expensive these days. I mean, you got $12, you want to spend it once a year. What are you going to spend it on? Musical or Spider-Man? Musical Spider-Man? Musical Spider-Man? Musical Spider-Man? The answer's right in front of you. It's obviously going to be loud. Who doesn't want to see Spider-Man? I saw Spider-Man. Good stuff. I won't spoil anything. But it was pretty good. That's all I'm going to say. It was pretty good. I'm not going to spoil it just because I'm not frustrated. Actually, go back to sports though. I did go to a Brewers game and back in June, and I remember seeing Yelich saying that he would love to do stand-up instead of acting. You know what I'm thinking? Guy's got a lot of material. The 2020-2021 season was definitely at the top of that list. He might also be like a few jokes about his back. That's definitely understand if you've been following the Brewers this year. Thinking there was that tweet about COVID, but that's something else. But yeah, seriously, imagine going to your local improvisation and seeing the headliner, Christian Yelich. Not TJ Miller, not Jerry Seinfeld, Christian Yelich. Could you imagine the laugh riot? Like, Christian Yelich retires from baseball to pursue stand-up comedy. I suppose not a total prep, right? Although I do have one more joke for you, and that is the lack of Christmas entertainment. These days, you see a Hallmark movie, it's the same old story. Businesswoman who's too businessy, goes to the country, meets a young, handsome hunk in a small town, and suddenly she's not so businessy anymore. I want to say that. Boring! You're boring everybody! Quit boring! I'm turning Homer Simpson, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta stop. Next thing I know, I'm bringing donuts losing all my hair. My brain's already starting to hum Gary Glitter, so that's a bad sign. There's also, but of course, we have other choices. Christmas Carol. That's what's in these days. It's your Christmas Carol. White Hallmark. Christmas Carol. White Hallmark. Christmas Carol. White Hallmark. Where are your It's a Wonderful Lives? Where are your Christmas stories? Where are your diehards? We need more diehards, ladies and gentlemen, for Christmas. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm done. See you later.